His name was Daniel Wright, a CEO whose name traveled faster than the ships his company owned. To the world, he was powerful. To himself, he was empty. This ferry ride was supposed to be a break, a quiet crossing from one city to another after another failed meeting, another sleepless night, another reminder that success didn't hold him when grief crept in. The sea stretched endlessly, gray and cold, much like the space inside his chest since the accident 5 years ago, the one that took his wife and unborn child in a single, brutal moment. The girl waited patiently. She didn't repeat her question. She simply looked up at him, as if she already trusted his answer would be kind. Daniel cleared his throat. "The sky?" he asked, confused. "You can see it from here." She smiled, slow and understanding. "Not like you," she said softly. "I've only seen it through windows, or from down here." Her name was Lily. She was 9 years old. Her legs had stopped listening to her after a rare illness when she was 4. Doctors used words too big for her age, and promises too small to keep. Since then, the world had been viewed from below, faces looking down at her, railings blocking her sight, dreams always just a little higher than her reach. Daniel hesitated. He glanced around. People were walking past, talking, laughing, living. He wasn't used to being asked for something so simple and yet so intimate. Lifting her wasn't difficult physically. Emotionally, it felt heavier than any boardroom decision he'd ever made. "Are you sure?" he asked. She nodded. Just for a moment. He locked the wheelchair brakes, bent carefully, and lifted her with arms that had once carried hospital charts and funeral flowers. Lily was lighter than he expected. Too light, like someone the world hadn't fed enough hope. As he raised her, the wind brushed her face. Her eyes widened. She gasped. Not loudly, but like someone who had been holding their breath for years. "Oh," she whispered. "It's bigger." Daniel followed her gaze. The clouds were breaking apart, sunlight slipping through like forgiveness. The sky wasn't just above them, it was alive. "Thank you," Lily said, her voice trembling. "I forgot it could feel like this." He held her a second longer than necessary. Something cracked inside him, slow and painful and needed. Her mother rushed over, panic in her eyes. "Lily, I'm so sorry, I just went to grab water." "It's okay, Mama," Lily said quickly. "He helped me see the sky." The woman looked at Daniel, tears welling up. "Thank you," she said. "You don't know what that means." But Daniel did know. Somehow, he knew exactly. They talked after that. Not much at first. Lily told him about her love for stars, how she memorized constellations from books because she couldn't climb hills or lie on rooftops. She told him she wanted to be an astronaut. "Even if I don't go, I want to understand where everyone else goes." Her mother spoke about hospital nights, insurance battles, and how Lily never complained, not once. Daniel listened. For the first time in years, he wasn't thinking about loss. He was thinking about presence. Halfway through the journey, the ferry hit rough water. Lily's wheelchair shook. Her smile faded. "I don't like this part," she admitted. Daniel knelt beside her. "Me neither," he said. "But it passes." "Everything does," she said quietly, far wiser than her years. When they reached the other side, Daniel offered to help them off. Lily looked up at him. "Will you lift me again someday?" she asked. "Not today. Just, someday." He swallowed. "Yes," he said. "I promise." Weeks passed, but Lily didn't leave him. Her words followed him into meetings. Her smile interrupted his nightmares. So he did something unexpected. He funded an accessible sky deck at a children's hospital overlooking the sea. Glass walls, open views, no barriers. He named it the Sky Room, but in the corner, on a small plaque, were words no one else would recognize, "For the girl who reminded me to look up." Months later, he received a letter. Lily's handwriting was shaky. "Dear Mr. Daniel, I can't travel much now, but when I look at the sky, I don't feel stuck anymore. Thank you for lifting me. I hope you lift yourself too." Daniel visited her once more. This time, he didn't lift her. He sat beside her, at her level, watching the sky together. That was enough. Lily passed away the following spring. At her funeral, Daniel stood among strangers, holding a folded piece of paper, their last conversation written down. He didn't cry there. He cried later, alone, looking up at the sky she loved. But he didn't stay broken. He changed his company policies. He built access where there were stairs. He funded dreams that didn't make profit but made meaning. And every ferry his company owned added a small plaque on the deck: "If you need help seeing the sky, ask." So if you're watching this right now, feeling low, unseen, or stuck where you are, remember this. Sometimes all it takes is asking. Sometimes all it takes is lifting someone else. And sometimes, the sky you're searching for isn't above you, it's inside you, waiting to be noticed.